Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a test.
You are now entering the realm of the D-pad.
Okay.
The time has come to fight.
Here we go!
Welcome to the definitive gamer-centric comedy podcast. The Fuse is reviewing new releases, reminiscing about the classics, picking apart the latest gaming news, and welcoming guests from the cream of the comedy world. All delivered with a heavy download of humour.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So strap into your gaming chairs for the next 90 minutes and prepare to be touched by the D-pad.
Look, we work as a team. No one gets left behind.
Requiescat di pace.
Boom.
Hello. How's it going? It's me, Jeff Leach, your boy. It's the D-pad podcast. My right-hand man, as always, here, Swiftor and FutureManGaming, and joining us in the studio today, live, the beauty that is Mr. Greer Barnes, comedian, actor, and also the most positive laugh, I think, on the comedy circuit. You probably know Greer Barnes from Comedy Central. He's in the hit show Louis on HBO. Is that HBO?
No, it was on.
What's that one on?
It was you had to pay for it online.
Oh, it's
Horace and Pete. Yeah.
No, Horace and Pete is the other one, but Louis.
Oh no, I wasn't on that.
You weren't in Louis as well?
No.
I thought you were in Louis.
No,
yeah, you are. There's definitely episodes where you're outside the comedy cellar.
They mentioned my name. That's what
they
it
just
was.
mentioned his name. Right, it's not on it at all. All right, Horace and Pete, the brand new one. That's Louis C.K.'s show. You can get online from his website. Also on Judd Apatow's new show, Crashing.
Yes.
The Chappelle show with Dave Chappelle. You've been doing a hell of a lot of stuff over the years.
Yeah.
And now you're here in a 32-year-old man's front living room in front of a green screen with two other dudes, one in a tracksuit, about to talk about video games.
He's from the future, though.
He's from the future.
Yeah.
There you go.
He knows.
But thank you very much for coming on, dude.
Hey, man, thanks for having me.
It's nice to have you. It's nice to see you outside of a live comedy venue at like 1 a.m. That's when we normally see each other.
We always see each other at night.
Yeah, having a couple of whiskeys.
Yeah.
You're walking around talking
Don't
to
drink,
everyone.
kids.
Definitely drink. I think.
Yeah, drink lots of water.
Kids.
A bunch of water. Yeah, children under the age of 18 or 21 in
21,
America,
yeah.
don't drink.
Sure.
Or do, and just don't tell anyone.
That's a good
Do
way.
it illegally. You've got, at some point in your life, you've got to start hanging out in a graveyard fingering girls and drinking cider, right? Hard cider,
That's
isn't
right.
that?
Everybody goes through that stage.
You
Yeah.
agree with, that's the bit you agree with?
Yeah, man, I love hard
cider
cider.
bit? What's wrong with fingering girls?
In a graveyard?
Yeah,
That
the
sounds
graveyard,
great.
that's where, yeah.
Dude, I was actually describing a very specific childhood
I kind
memory.
of felt you were saying something that was real.
Well, no, but we were like the little indie kids at school. Like, I was a little skateboarder, do you know what I mean? So all the kids who like skateboarding and listen to hip hop, we'd all hang out together and we'd go and get cheap cider. I always had to buy it because I was the biggest.
Yeah.
And then we'd go and stay up near the graveyard, near the church, because there was just a cool place to hang out. And then
Hanging out around dead people.
all right, okay.
Let's hang out where they put dead people at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Nothing gets a woman more excited than the prospect of a rotting corpse.
Yeah, and a tombstone.
Romance.
It worked. Who'd have
So
thought?
yeah, man, you've been doing comedy for a few years. You're certainly an
few years.
established dude on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
What brought you into that miserable line of work?
I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't work 9 to 5. Like, you know, that suit tie, that shirt tie, just really?
no.
I got to come to this place every day and sit in this place? Nah. You know, and I did it for a while, but then, you know.
You could have worked in a sporting goods store, and then you didn't have to wear a shirt and tie. You could wear like a golf shirt.
Nah, I can't be indoors.
No.
If I'm indoors, I'm at my place, and then I go out, and then I go indoors to tell jokes. Like,
Yeah.
I was going to say,
I
should mention
can't.
you exclusively do open air comedy, don't you? Yeah.
That needs to be a thing.
It used to be a thing, man.
I only
Summertime,
work
killing
outdoor.
it. So much work. Winter kind of sucked. But you got the acting as well, which you've done a lot of over the years too.
Yeah,
TV and film.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more acting now, which is that's why I got into stand-up.
Yeah.
I thought it would be an easier route to acting.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah.
And in the interim, I wound up becoming a professional stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
you know, I was like, oh wow, I know how to do this. Damn it.
Shit. Now I have to do this.
Yeah.
It's going too well.
Yeah,
What?
I didn't mean it to go like this.
People are laughing really hard.
I thought somebody was going to be like, I want you to act in this, and then your career
And then
takes
you
off.
just go from there.
No.
But if you were really just that focused on the on just the acting, you wouldn't be in New York. This is the home of comedy, man. Really, LA is just you'd be out there, sucking your soul out daily.
Yeah. But New York has got a serious acting thing going on now.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's big. And it's going to get bigger.
I wouldn't know. I'm not getting any of the castings. So
Yeah.
I had an audition for a fucking like some sort of I don't know. I think it was a bank or something where a mobile phone company, and where I had to play like a yogi. Like a little yoga guy, and everyone in there was like 30 years older than me, and actually doing yoga in the fucking prep room. And I wanted to kill myself. And then I went in and I got like a recall, but I was out of the country. So the only job I could have potentially got, it would have been good money as well. Those commercials.
Yeah.
So that's literally the only potential job I've had.
Oh well.
I must not be getting those castings for 40-year-old black man. That must be like that must not be my
I auditioned for something for a 50-year-old black dude, and I walked into this audition and I was like, wait a minute, I'm 51 by the way. I walked into this audition.
We can't tell your age. We know this. Don't make me say it out loud. But let's be honest, you could be anything between 22 and 67, and there's no way we know.
I walked into this audition and these dudes looked like they looked old.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like I don't look like that.
What's
but
the
I'm that
discerning
age.
feature? What's the discerning features that...
Dude, I mean, they had pot bellies. One of them was kind of like balding, which, I'm losing
Just
a bit.
describing 2/3 of our panel. I've got the pot belly. He's balding. Was one of them? One of them was from the future. They were literally from the future as well. They were how depressing.
Yeah, I was like, whoa! There's no way in hell I'm gonna get this part.
Yeah,
and I got it.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
But I was like, whoa! They wanted an older looking black dude, and I was like, whoa! And I had seen those dudes in like other things.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, oh yeah, there's no way I'm getting this. So
You never know. They don't even know what they want.
Exactly.
Until you're in
what
there.
did you do? Did you like squint a bit?
Nah, I went in there and I read it and I made it funny. Like I look at the stuff and that's the thing they want. Like they didn't even know that this was. They knew. I think they knew. I don't even think they knew that the stuff was like that funny.
Yeah.
And I went in there and I pulled the funny out and they were like, whoa.
Like, dude, he's making
Can you do it like that again? Yeah. I got these other ways of doing it too.
Wait, they address you directly.
Yeah,
Every audition I go to, they sit on laptops. They never even look at me. Why are they on laptops all the time in fucking castings?
Because they're looking at other actors.
Yeah.
They're like, man, we wish we had
Better options. Yeah, exactly.
This guy gonna be here.
If only we could get
That was good. You want
Bradley
to do it again?
Cooper.
Oh, Bradley Cooper, yeah.
We're talking about him before we start the podcast. He was down at the Cellar last night. You were down there performing.
Yeah, Bradley
Chris
Cooper,
Rock,
Chris Rock,
Dave
Dave Chappelle, and Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle both went on stage last night. And
Wow.
Cooper, like God, that guy, you can't be that good looking.
Can we bring up a
What's he
picture
doing?
of Bradley Cooper?
What did he
Wait,
do?
Bradley
His soul
Cooper,
or something,
I
man.
always thought Bradley Cooper is like
Dude.
an okay looking.
Oh no, this dude, he's beautiful.
He's got a forehead almost as big as mine. For a
He's got
start.
the most beautiful eyes. There he is. Look at him.
He has got
This
beautiful
guy
blue eyes.
Just too good looking.
The nose
and
is
then he
good.
has the nerve to be really cool.
Yeah, all right. I'd probably sit on that face. I think I'd give him a little bit of love.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, man, he was
but
really nice.
Can he make people laugh on stage in a comedy venue?
No,
Nope.
probably not. But he was pretty funny in what's that?
What was
film?
he in?
Exactly. One of those millions of films
Hangover.
he's been in. None
The
of which-
Hangover, yeah.
All
He
right,
was funny in
pretty
Hangover.
good. He's good in the Hangover
Yeah.
films, actually.
That's
Yeah,
true.
All right. Bradley Cooper, you're
I'm sure he
fuckable.
doesn't
We'll
get
give you that.
any chicks though, right? Wait.
No.
Let's rewind that.
Is he married to some famous actress?
Yeah, who's he married to?
Bradley Cooper's wife. Here we go. We're going to search it out. Jennifer Esposito.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, she's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
Of the two of them, I'd probably rather have sex with her, I'm thinking. Just if I had a choice.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a close call, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a close call.
So you do the acting, you do the stand-up comedy. Are there any other secret passions? Obviously, video gaming.
Video
of course,
gaming,
yeah.
yes, of course. I used to do martial arts when I was younger.
Why did you stop?
Because I just
Became a master.
stopped.
Got the
Can you
black
still? I
belt.
tell you what, we had Godfrey on at some point, and he was talking about beating the shit out of a dude, and he does a lot of martial arts.
Yeah,
Is
Godfrey-
this just like a handsome black comic thing? You have to do martial arts.
No, I think I liked martial arts because of Bruce Lee. You know,
Yeah.
I saw Bruce Lee. I saw Enter the Dragon when it came into the theaters, and I didn't see it again until like 25 or 30 years later.
Oh, and how was the feeling when you saw it the second time?
It was like seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I was, because they didn't have VHS and Betamax and all that stuff. They didn't have any of that. They didn't have these CDs. They didn't have the computers that you can go.
You actually had to just wind it up, didn't you, when you first watched it?
Yeah, we actually pedaled it.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So
that-
Bruce Lee got you into martial arts.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Mortal Kombat? I feel like that.
Yeah, and I was.
That would be the game for you, right? They got a new one coming out.
Yeah, I know, and I loved the first one. It's like I loved all of them, but I started playing it. My nephew, like he was 3 when I introduced him to video games, and now he's a monster. Mm-hmm. Like I can't even compete with him. Like I stopped playing all sports games.
You can't, man. Those kids, dude. They just
Forced you
like.
into retirement, man.
Yes,
Damn kids.
This is the problem nowadays. When you're playing online, you get absolutely your ass handed to you by an online player.
Yes.
And then if you've got like the headpiece and stuff, then you can just at some point just hear a voice of what sounds like a prepubescent girl laughing at you.
Yes.
And like, how are you? Why? How do you do this? It's because their little fingers are so nimble. That's what it is. All that fingering in graveyards. That's what it is.
Right, yeah.
I have a friend online that I play with. His name is damn, what's his name? Titan Kid.
Close friend. He's a
He's
close
not,
friend.
no, like I don't know. I think he's. I don't know. He could be anywhere from like 9 to 12, but he's
Right.
He's in Australia, and this dude, I went out with him yesterday on Division. Like the kid he's brilliant.
Dude, I'm down with that, man. Having like, don't care, you can carry the team.
Yes,
man.
man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sign 'em up.
You get some because you get a lot of like players on your sub games
Sure.
when you play games within games, and some
Right.
of them are very young.
They are, yeah, sure.
And I do feel like you father them a little bit because sometimes they're a bit.
They demand it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
they want that
Need
leadership,
order.
that,
Yes.
exactly that structure, exactly,
Structure.
exactly. And you know, it's my job to deliver that,
That's right.
or call their mother and complain. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah,
You get irritated by them sometimes.
sometimes I feel like I've gotten better at it over the years. I've kind of been more chill, and I've learned to kind of cope with it. But yeah, they like, you know, and I can't blame them. They're like kids. They're used to being like, you know, like doing whatever they want to do in a game. And it's like sometimes you're like, no, there's an order to this
You gotta
madness.
see
and I
the
need you
end
guys-
goal here.
Exactly.
Won't work unless we're all on board.
Right, and most of the time, like, you know, they get on board and they're down. So like,
It's almost like a care in the community sponsorship. You're like a sponsor for these kids
Yeah.
to teach them the understanding of life that you can't have it all your own way, and ultimately we're all on a downward spiral towards an inevitable demise.
it's like a new rec center. You know, like
Yeah. Yes.
there you go. After school, just come by.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
see you dancing through the streets with a fucking flute like the Pied Piper. Just
only
leading
$5 a month. Just come on board. Right?
Come, we're going to play the division.
300,000 kids behind him.
So have you mentored this kid a bit then? Do you talk to him? when
Yeah,
you're
I
playing?
speak to him. He was like, he's Australian. He's like, so how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 51. And he's like, whoa, that's like my mom's age. And then you hear his mom in the background, I'm not that old.
She's cool with you playing with this kid?
Yeah, I mean, dude, who's playing these games except really young kids and adult men?
Yeah, that's true.
This is, I mean, we're the ones, like, I'm 51. I am a part of what got this to where it's at.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
spent the money on those Nintendos and those other games and those other consoles.
Right.
And we were sitting around talking about
I've earned the right
like
to ruin
how
the
it
lives
looks
of children
today.
Right.
When the
across the
first ones
globe.
came out, we were like, dude, do you ever think they'll get to a point where it looks real? And that's what it is now.
It's happening.
like film quality,
It's
yeah.
happening.
Same thing with Marvel Comics and their whole thing with that studio. I'm sure I had some of my money as put into that
Sure,
studio.
yeah, man.
I have tons of comic books. Like
What Greer's saying is that he's probably owed a percentage of all revenue.
Yeah, we all are.
It's like 0.1%. I'll take that.
Yeah.
0.1%
The
of those
owner.
big companies.
Yes.
Man,
Well, at
what
Comic-Con-
were the old school? What was the old school consoles and games? that you
Man,
used to fuck
we
with?
had Nintendo, right? The
original NES?
Atari was the first one,
Right.
And then there was this one dude that had like the weird like remote with like a knob, like a turn knob. ColecoVision,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Dude, and television, yes, man. And then what was the one that would really popped it open, which was PlayStation, I think.
Yeah, the first PlayStation,
Right?
maybe. Or
Probably
Sega?
Nintendo, like
Nintendo,
like
right.
Super
Super
Nintendo and
Nintendo.
Sega Genesis,
Sega,
like
right, yeah.
16-bit graphics.
Yes,
Things
yes.
people were like,
Yeah.
okay, whoa,
yeah.
this is cool.
And that 2K football thing that they came up,
Oh,
like
man, it's
that
like-
that's still going today, and it's like
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I remember freaking out and being like, you can see their breath.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
It's
This is
snowing.
so awesome.
they're sweating. Yes,
Yeah,
everything.
it's so cool. It's happening again with VR. That same feeling of being like just absolutely blown away by something. When you try VR,
Really?
you're like,
I keep seeing
this
commercials
is
for it.
crazy.
On the subject of VR, go.
Oh no, it's just like it's getting there, but it's still like a pain to set up. Like
I haven't tried to set mine up yet.
Well, the Vive.
Is
Have you
it
got Vive, have you?
What do you have to do? What do you to set it up?
You put up your like
There's like scanners or something. Like how does it?
Like just you have like two corners of your room with the sensors. That's pretty easy.
Sensors, okay.
You put on this headset. The thing is, there's wires on it, and after you wear this thing for like 15 minutes, dude, it's gonna get like a little hot. I'm always sweating.
Doesn't
like,
feel that
walking
good.
around.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like so immersed that you ignore it, but then when you get out, like, man, this thing's all gross.
Like, that kinda-
I'm not
yeah.
this thing again.
Yeah.
But, like, and you do, but like,
It's just not perfected yet.
it's worth it though, man.
Right.
It's going to take a
It's
while.
getting
I think
there.
Also, when there's a big race between about 4 different companies that are trying to
Right.
lead it.
Right.
A lot of
That's
competition.
gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
On the subject of VR, have you ever watched Rick and Morty? It's a fucking hilarious. Who makes Rick and Morty?
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim, but
Justin Roiland, Dan Harmon.
okay, Dan Harmon, of course, yeah, because Harmon Quest. I was going to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
But so they made Rick and Morty. They made a VR, and it's very similar to Job Simulator. It's made by the same people,
Right.
And I got to say, I played a trial of it, like a little demo of it at Comic-Con, and it's fucking incredible. Like, it's just being in Rick and Morty. Like, if you had like are there any series you liked? BoJack Horseman, you ever watched that?
BoJack
Imagine
Horseman,
you
yeah.
could be inside
Really?
a 3-dimensional episode of BoJack Horseman with all the jokes being fucking thrown at you.
Oh, that's great.
Like in this, Rick, he's like just slagging you off, like, "Come on, why are you so stupid? Pick it up. What's wrong with you?" Just fucking going at it. And I don't know, Rick. It's you're in the fucking cartoon. That's for me the best. I can't wait until they do like a Game of Thrones game, VR game,
God.
where you go inside of it and there's like the lovemaker. So you get to play the Dothraki cow, and then Daenerys Targaryen's there. This fucking dive. I mean, why not? It's gonna happen. Just fuse a
It
little
is.
bit of little bit of video gaming with God of War type sex scenes.
It is gonna happen,
Game of Thrones.
man.
It's
Yeah.
inevitable. That's right.
It's only a matter. Can you? Are you excited for the day when people are going to play? The Greer Barnes show VR experience.
Oh yeah.
Where they'll get to come around your house and watch you preparing for a comedy show.
Watch me change my shirt 3 times.
Change the shirt 3 times.
I do.
What should I wear? The black t-shirt or the black t-shirt?
Yeah, damn it.
Maybe
Let's do the black t-shirt.
Let's go with that one.
What do you guys think about like people buying tickets to your comedy shows that they could watch on VR?
I think that's a
I
great
know,
idea.
like concerts, they've talked about that.
Yeah.
Like you could go and be in the crowd or like change camera scenes and like just
It's
look around in
another way,
VR.
I think for people to capture it though, they're going to be able to capture that. If they're watching from home.
People don't want to go out. People work really hard. They get their homes in order, and it's like, not to mention there are crazy people out there. So
Yeah.
that's good. It's if that thing gets to where we think it can go. Movie theaters are probably I don't know.
They'll die out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Blockbuster's gone.
Yeah.
As soon as you could download
I can-
films, why would you leave the
Hey
house?
guys, come over to the crib. I got 4 goggles for us.
Hook in,
Let's watch.
literally plug it into your brain.
Yeah, boom. Like, yeah,
imagine
just
that in the Matrix.
We are going to
Yeah.
end up just
Yeah.
all fat and
Yeah.
bloated on those like, reclining seats, just plugging in different experiences. The only thing, though, about the VR for comedy and stuff and live music and all that, it's going to be difficult to do because at the moment it takes such a high amount of bandwidth to try and fucking live stream that stuff. Like, that you got how many different fucking cameras or camera angles that they're trying to stream through. It's going to be physically impossible to make that accessible for at least a few years.
Yeah.
I would say. So we're all right at the moment.
The first one will just be straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just looking
And you
at
can
your
look in different directions, but
But that's it.
you want the
Plus,
one
for
where
comedy,
you
you
can
need
turn
the live-
around and be
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Yeah.
and actually see people at the concert. Like,
Yeah.
You need that live energy, though.
yeah.
It's hard to I mean, you'd still have to have a live audience there to be able
Oh
to
yeah,
laugh at.
no, for sure.
And what if there's some
people will
dude
still
doing
go to
something
stuff.
weird
People still go
behind
to.
you?
It's something like if it were on the other side of the world, and I could have a chance to experience that in VR.
To
I
see
can't
Justin
make it
Bieber
to
live.
see
Yeah.
Bieber just be like,
Yeah.
I will do that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to say it. I like Sorry. I like that song, Sorry. That Justin Bieber song. Sorry. It's good. It's a good song. I know he's a little prick, but I like it, man.
It's a good song. That's a good song.
It's good production.
Is it his fault that he's a prick though? Think about his situation.
No, he's surrounded by yes men from the age of fucking 12, and no one's ever told him he's a little shit. He needs to just get smacked once, really hard. I want to put Justin Bieber over my knee and give him a good spanking.
You know what? You know what's going to change?
I volunteer.
I'll do it. I'm not even into that. I'll just give him
A woman's going to change him.
You reckon so?
Yeah, a woman's going to make him
break his heart.
Yeah,
he just needs to get his heart
once
broken.
he gets his heart broken, he's going to
come back down to earth a little bit.
Tainted and miserable as the rest of us.
Welcome to the club, Justin. Damn, fellas, why ain't y'all telling me this? We had to let you figure it out on your own, son.
But we are progressing at such an incredible rate. I mean, like with the VR experiences, and I do think that's going to be sooner than we think. 2 to 3 years, I reckon it was going to start really being a viable aspect for us.
But it's going to be really expensive as well. Initially,
it is.
It's like everything when it first comes out. It's really expensive.
Oh my god!
Like these flat screen TVs. I remember they were all like thousands upon thousands of dollars. Now you can get one for like $400 or $500.
Weren't the first ones like really big?
Yeah. They were like that. Yeah, they were like that thick.
Super thick.
Yeah. Now they're like this.
Yeah. Paper thing.
Yeah.
What about your escape? There must be an escapism element. You said you like playing The Division, and as a man who doing acting and comedy, it's all about escapism and playing something unreal.
Yeah, man.
But also, I don't know about you, man. I bring up this hero complex thing every now and then. I've got like a bit of a hero complex. Do you like playing games that put you into a...
Yeah, like every time I see somebody in Division that needs something, the person that walks, I give it to them. And my boys are like, why do you always give them stuff? And I'm like, because that's like who I am. They need it. So
why wouldn't they give you like a gray piece of like clothing or like here you go. Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
So I ran around with a guy, one of my subs once. We teamed up on a Division stream, and I do the same thing as you. I always give them something. Plus, they give you something back, and it could be
they give you
good,
like a scarf or shoes or something.
Yeah, exactly. Every now and then it could be all right. And I was running up to give this person something, and he just pulled out a fucking gun and shot at them. I don't think you can actually kill them.
No, you can't.
But you can scare them off.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you fucking scare them off. He's like, oh, he's all right. I'm like, no, that's not how we play.
Well, you can't.
That's not the kind of
Get
people
into
we are
line.
in this team.
The world's falling apart.
Yeah.
But we can't choose the dog. So I wonder, you can do judgment.
The rats and the birds.
Yeah. And it was a free game. Like, see a dog kind of like growling. You can either scare it off, you can leave it alone, or you can actually kill the dog.
You can also shoot a horse in the face in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I killed a horse and I fucking felt so bad about it. We had a fucking funeral and stream for the horse. I read a eulogy out for it.
Dude, I killed a dog one time and I was like, okay, I'm not
That's a little bit weird, right?
You feel bad, man. It's like, it's not a real...
I feel weird.
What kind of a person am I? I don't even know myself anymore.
I was playing Red Dead, and a train was coming, and I was on my horse, and I was like, let me just get off the horse, step to the side, and then the horse just exploded. I was like, oh, God. Like, what have you done? Weird. I feel weird. And everybody in chat was like, why? PETA.
John the
I was like, that was John the Fourth. That was John. So I named my horse John. And then we went through. I think we ended up on. There were we got to I think 11. I think, and not like a cougar would just randomly attack, and I was like, shit, no.
What, Red Dead Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption. Have you heard of this game?
Yeah. How is that?
Oh my god, it is so
GTA
good.
of the Cowboy
the Wild West GTA version.
I haven't played it yet, but I'm being told I should.
Really good, open world, Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar style, and the funny things that happen just within this world. You say somebody come up and be like, hey, I need help, and I'd be like, don't worry, John Marston here. They'd be like, get off the fucking horse and rip me off. I'd be like, what the hell? Trying to steal my horse and just shoot them in the back as they're running away. But it'd be like, trying to be a good guy over here. You never know what you're gonna run into, man. Yeah, you tricked me.
Here's the thing, it sounds like you're saying that you want to play through it, and I know you do this too. I don't know about Swiftor. If you don't play a huge amount of RPGs.
I love RPGs.
You do love them.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
So when you play them, do you play as a good guy? Because I would always go for do the nice thing, be the hero.
That's what I always...
Actually, I feel like, but I should play one game. One game where you're just an utter fucking
evil
cunt. Do you know what I mean? Just going out there, just shooting babies in the face.
Life is Strange. If you did a Life is Strange, bad choices playthrough, that would be really funny.
Yeah?
Life is Strange. Yeah, you're like a high school.
What's Mirror's Edge like? Is that an RPG? Is that like a
No, there's RPG elements. We just run around, wall running, do missions.
Oh, I just downloaded that, so I'm gonna.
It's a fun game, but like it's not super RPG.
Okay,
like,
but you know what I mean? Like maybe that should be the escapism, and maybe then I'd be even nicer in real life if I could just take out all the nasty.
There you go. Game's your outlet, right?
What do you play? Do you play through nice?
Sometimes I'm a dick. I mean, like, especially if I can load the game. It's like, what happens?
How about in the games? Hey?
Burn. All right.
It's only funny because you're such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
There's no Uncle Yusuf. He's always planning something though. Look at those eyes. Look at those beautiful
Like the
brown
Star Wars
eyes.
games, you could be either good or bad.
Yep.
And
Oh, you play what? Is it like a Sith Knight? Can you?
I always play good. I always go. I don't
We
know
always
why.
talk about
My
this.
nephew plays the dark side all the time.
Man.
See, this is it. When the kids love doing fucking evil shit
man.
because they're nasty people.
it's
Children are
funny.
generally evil fucking beings, aren't they?
Sick of the innocence, man. Just gotta like get out there and like have that outlet. They're just not afraid to do it, which is fine.
They got to follow rules all
We
day.
said this last time, I think, on the last podcast with Rory. We were saying that wouldn't it be great if they brought out a game where you just had to be like success within the game was just being super fucking nasty. I mean, there were a few killer games we brought up and stuff like that,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
where you actually are
can't
a
do
horrendous
that.
piece of shit. But if you could have like just making the worst choices.
Fable. You
Yeah,
could go
Fable
good-
was great,
good-
man.
Yeah, Fable was
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
my
so
God.
good. Get those bags in your eyes, the
Yeah,
scars,
yeah,
the worse you
yeah.
were. Oh, such a great game.
That was cool.
Yeah,
was cool.
I never played a bad guy on that either. I did some things that started leading me towards the bad side.
It's
I was
like,
like, whoa.
What's your gaming experience then? Do you like? You obviously play with your nephew quite a bit because he's into games.
Yeah.
Do you actually play with other friends as well? Do you find? Is it something you're embarrassed to say to people like, "Hey, do you want to get together and play some video games"?
Yeah. I keep it low.
It's low key.
I heard a woman say, "Guys that play video games are morons." And all I wanted to do, I was like, God,
She
I wish,
sounds intelligent.
Yeah, I wish I had a controller. I would have hit her with it. I was like, what? Whoa. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry that men and women created. And
Yeah.
there are men and women who are making these games. So people who play video games are morons. And it's just like,
It's bigger than a
You
film
need
and
to carry
TV
a controller
industry.
with you,
Yeah.
actually. Then,
And-
what?
Bang! And it comes back.
My
Video
bitch
game
slap
man.
controller. I just carry it around tied to my back pocket. It's
Or delete her.
That is a
Yeah.
stupid. I mean, that was a stupid comment from her.
Oh,
anyway,
dude,
you know.
I was like, and she was saying it to somebody else. I didn't even know the woman.
Yeah.
I just overheard it, and in my head, I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like, you know,
Right.
what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not a moron.
Right, yeah. It's like,
Come on.
What?
What about the mobile apps? Do you fuck around with mobile apps at all?
Nah, man, I got bad eyes. I need a big screen. I can't, the mobile apps. I can't
Yeah.
play. I play.
Maybe if you had a tablet, maybe. But I don't do a
Tablet,
lot of
I
mobile.
tablet.
I don't do a lot of mobile
Yeah,
stuff.
Mobile screen's too small.
So you haven't tried out Pokemon Go?
No,
People have been doing a lot of Pokemon.
a
This
lot of
guy's been walking all over New York City. What's your setup? You've got like
So wait
your
a minute.
phone and. Or do you know about Pokemon Go?
I know about it, but
Yeah.
you're literally walking around places in the city.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
when you walk past this place, your phone will pick it up.
Show
The
you,
Go
man.
will tell you, like, there's like, there might be a Pokemon over there. You go there and you try and catch it, like, before it disappears. So, yeah, like, it's,
You also have poker stops that are around. They're on corners and stuff, or little shops and things where you can get poker balls and things like that. You can pick up stuff. You play. There's gyms where you can battle your Pokemon against other people. The battling bits a bit sucks a little
Yeah.
bit, but it really brings people together. Here you go. Look, so you wander around. These are all poker stops, and when you walk near them,
Yeah, just
also
use
by
your
walking,
GPS.
you can incubate eggs. So the more you walk, the more eggs you can hatch. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good fun. I'm only a rank 15.
And there was a PSA in like Serbia or something to the kids, like, be careful in this area because there are landmines
Right.
over there. And I
Oh,
was like,
shit.
are you like, is
That adds a new level
Dude,
of fucking
I was
adventure. to
reading
How
this-
bad do you want that Charmander?
Exactly, yeah.
All right.
I was reading this thing and I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be real.
Yeah,
and I'm just
what?
looking for like the Onion or something. You know what I mean? Like, is this a joke? And no, it was serious. Like,
Yeah, man, it's
Oh my
wild.
god! So there's actually Pokemon and Pokestops on the Chernobyl site.
really.
Yeah, on the site of the Chernobyl.
What?
So what kind of radioactive fucking weird twisted shit? You got to have some dedication to get those.
Put on that hazmat,
They would've had
hazmat suit.
Yep, yep.
Gotta catch 'em all.
That'd make a great video, actually.
To die.
Three-legged Pikachu, just fucking with one eye.
Pika.
Dude, That would be fucking sick.
Kill me.
Can you imagine like setting up a danger Pokemon trek where you do like landmine sites?
Like going to the most dangerous spots to get. That would be a really interesting, cool.
You think they got Pokemon?
Yeah.
You think they got Pokemon in the hood?
Yeah.
It's free. You just gotta write you into their will before they go. It's like you survive. You know, enjoy. If you don't,
I get your phone.
there you go.
I get your fucking account.
I caught one on 139th and Lennox.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
You had your phone out there?
All right. How do I get
You're
this app?
such a sweet little Jewish boy. Why would you do that?
Phone over there.
Oh my god.
How do I get this app? What do you mean? I'm gonna have to try
It's just
this.
a free download.
Just a free download off the App Store, man. Come on, Will. Yeah, I'll teach you some. I'll teach you some.
I'm gonna have to do it. Jesus.
Oh man.
I mean, you go to any of the parks and you'll see tons of people just hanging out, catching Pokemon. It's all over New York City.
really social.
I
It's
saw
kind of
this
cool.
great thing online about this woman's writing a little open letter thanking them, the Pokemon Go creators. It might have been a bit of PR, I don't know, but it was her son is autistic and nothing's really brought him out. He loves Pokemon cartoons. When the app came out, he got excited, got the app, and then he started talking to people in the way that he does. He wasn't too, but he was like engaging with complete strangers, looking in their eyes. And she was like, I haven't seen him do that for years, years. And this is just, people.
Hopefully it's not PR.
Fucking out. So what? It made my autistic kid talk to strangers and come out of himself a bit, and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
so there's been some amazing stuff, but then there's been other shitty stuff like people setting up lures on Pokestops, and then kids going there and getting fucking
robbed. People will ruin
That's when
anything.
you need the martial arts skills.
That's right.
To play the Pokemon Go. You got fucking Bruce Lee people.
I've been looking for you, dude. Yeah.
I really think that what it does is it fuses nicely in a very small way a game that people love with a real life adventure.
Yes.
That idea of walking around, doing stuff like that, meeting other people, and I feel like. I don't know, man. Especially with your hero complex that it seems like you have. We all have to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I would love the idea of going. My friend just talked about her dad's now. He fucking retired. He did well in business, sold his business off and retired. And he goes and explores. He's like a real action man. He goes and explores like abandoned mines and shit. He'll send her photos like, oh, I'm just found this fucking abandoned mine and just going through it. So he's like a male Tomb Raider. Or like Skyrim. You know how in Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and Oblivion, every fucking quest seems to be go in this mine and clear out the giant spiders and then bring back the fucking chainmail that you find at the bottom of it. He's living that for real. I feel like you could set up an experience like The Room, the room where you have to escape the room or whatever. You could do a real life kind of hero gaming experience. I think people would pay for that.
Oh no,
That's what's
definitely,
next.
Oh,
Throw in some actors, it's like a live LARPing thing.
That's what's next. They're gonna build a giant complex where you are now.
Jeff Leach, trademark 2016.
Cool adventure.
Yeah, man. And that's what we want to do ultimately anyway. That's what that virtual reality thing is. Like, I want to be in there.
If you could live in one of those universes, so whether it's Red Dead Redemption fucking cowboy or the Division post-apocalyptic kind of space, where would you be?
I would choose some sort of a Dungeon Dragon thing.
I'm down for that, dude.
Yeah, like I'd want to be able to cast spells.
Magic.
Yeah? Is that your go-to character, a mage? You're a mage or a sorcerer, right?
A mage fighter or something like that. Like, this staff ain't just for casting. Pow! Ping, ping.
That's right.
Nice.
The handheld as well.
Yeah, man.
Pretty cool.
What about you? What would be yours?
Well, I think the future.
Yeah.
Like some like Tron.
You're already from
like
that.
Tron. Like I'm already from. I
That's
mean,
like going, I want to go back to 2016.
my future's like dystopian, man. It's the games have
of
taken
course,
over.
it's
I
all
want it to
fucked
be
up.
more like Tron and like awesome and Daft Punk playing in the
way it's gonna be
background
one
and
super-
stuff. Just
Nice.
Daft Punk in the background.
There you
That's
go.
it. That's it for me.
Well, you've played Goat Simulator. There is a Daft Punk bit in that, isn't there? Or a Dead Mouse thing where you get the Dead Mouse
There
heads.
is.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you can get a Dead Mouse heads and then he like plays music. He's DJing in one bit. I fucked about. I got up on top of this building and there was Dead Mouse playing, and then you bump into him and he falls off and his head goes on your goat, and then as long as you got the head on, it just plays like Dead Mouse fucking
That's kind
music.
of cool
yeah.
little Easter egg there.
Yeah, it was probably the only cool thing about that game.
So that's what you're saying. You want to be Goat Simulator.
I want to be a goat.
You want to be a goat.
I just want to be a goat. I want to be a goat from the Middle East in Afghanistan, dodging landmines. No, fuck, I'd be with you, man. I'm all about the
You'd
old...
be Assassin's Creed. You know it, man.
No. I actually wouldn't. No, if I was going to pick a universe to live in,
Okay.
I want because I want to be like. Yeah, I want to be ye olde fucking armor.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
swords. I'd probably be like a tank.
A knight.
Double swords.
I'll meet
Getting
you
up
at the
close,
Dragon
personal.
Tails Inn.
This guy fucking casting fireballs over my head,
Yeah.
taking out snipe archers that are trying to get me. I'd be down the front just
That's
fucking
right.
swinging double swords.
Swift would be high royalty, like, whoosh, like get out there,
I want to be
drinking his wine.
Yeah, what universe?
Peasants,
serve your lord.
Lord Swifter.
He'd be giving us the quest, wouldn't he?
No.
Yeah. He'd be like,
I want a shield. I want a sword. I want to get down there, man. I want
Yeah,
to, like,
Swift
you know,
would get in
slay.
there.
I want to get in there
Is
with
that
my
the,
armor.
that's the universe you live in as well, or would you? Because you love your shooters, man. I could see you in a fucking, you know.
I like the shooters as well. They're good.
It's fun, but that's like a given. Like that's modern day. I want to go back to like times I'm not gonna get back. You know,
Yeah.
give me that shield. Give me some armor.
Yeah, but it could be in like World War One. You could be World War Two, man. It doesn't have to be
Still
modern day shooting.
Still shooting. Still bombs and blowing up and stuff.
What if you go into the past, but you got like a machine gun? You have like, you know, advanced weaponry, but you go into the past, just taking over like, you know, a nation with your just like, you know, with your AK-47.
I like that.
It's like, yeah, it's like this is your magic, you know.
One
Very
tank
cool.
and one AK-47.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Infinite bullets.
Infinite yes, man. That's it. It's a wrap,
man.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
nothing to defend.
Yeah.
it.
This is actually depressing me a little bit, this conversation, because the thought now of reality is so fucking mundane.
Yeah, man.
You know what it is that like nowadays you can't, there's nothing left to fucking explore. There's nowhere apart from the ocean floor, which we basically haven't completely charted
Because
yet.
it can't
Right.
get down that
Yeah,
far.
and
No.
space, which I think my time to be an astronaut is probably past.
Yeah.
The reality is, there's nothing left to discover. Do you know what I mean? Really?
Unless there's like some other planet that's got aliens and we just aren't there yet.
What?
Or another
That-
Again, you
but-
kind of need to be a select group of people to be able to be the people on that fucking starship.
Or another
And
Yeah, you're saying to
dimension.
experience
it's not going to be like
To
a
experience
32-year-old
it.
comedian.
Buckaroo Banzai.
Jeff, we need you, Jeff.
Buckaroo.
Jeff, we found aliens.
Like, remember they went to another dimension. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yep. Alternate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like an alternate reality?
Boom.
Dude, did you guys watch
Like an evil me.
Stranger Things?
Not yet, man. That's on my list.
All right. I don't want to say any more then.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to say any more. On Netflix, Stranger Things, cannot recommend it enough.
is this a
incredible
TV
original
what is it
series?
called?
Stranger Things.
Stranger
It's got
Things.
this 80s vibe.
Okay.
It's like a little bit of a thriller, a little bit like
When did it start?
paranormal
When-
stuff.
is it got the whole
came out
first
like
season?
it's like an 8-hour 80s movie.
That's the great thing about
it's-
Netflix.
it's
They
just-
throw out
it-
seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here's 12 episodes.
Like I don't do this. I don't binge watch shows. Usually I'm very good at being like, okay, I just watch a couple and then I gotta get back to doing it. But this show, all night
I
watched
binge
it.
my- I binge
Cannot
my
recommend it
ass
enough. And I saw people. You do. It's kind of like when I was done, I was like, that was awesome. But now like the sun's coming up and what the fuck am I doing?
Well, did I just spend the whole day watching this?
I just watched. I couldn't
Oh wow!
stop.
Even the adverts look.
Dude, look
80s
at that.
as
Yeah.
fuck. Look at that.
Yeah.
That looks a little Star Warsy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Poster.
It,
The Goonies with the Poltergeist.
yep.
Really?
Goonies meets Poltergeist meets Spielberg meets E.T. Yeah, yeah.
Do you
So
remember that show, Erie,
good.
Indiana?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember Erie, Indiana, which was like kids going on these little random
it was a kid's
adventures?
show.
And every
Amazing
time was,
soundtrack.
like twisted shit
To
would happen.
Stranger Things, such a good soundtrack. Cool low-key synths. Wow.
Oh man, that's,
Okay.
that's
Do we know what the release date is for that Rick and Morty video? I just saw you had that up as well. I'm fucking so
Why do I
excited
know
about it,
that
man.
Rick and Morty?
Here you go. This is Rick and Morty. This is what it looks like. You see the
Let me see that.
You'd
Okay, my
recognize
boy. What my son watches. Okay.
Rick and
All right.
Morty. If you go down a
Okay.
bit, I think there's a picture of.
Yes. All right. Yes, I know this.
Oh, cool.
This is-
That's
this is
what it looks like.
was. Look at that weird little dangly.
Oh.
It was fucking sick. You could slap it around, but it was so responsive, man. And there was a bit where like aliens are shooting out, and you could lean out the window with his pistol and was pew, 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 shooting, and you could see all the way it was going. It was like I was in it.
Oh.
I was in it.
It was real.
No release yet.
Virtual.
No.
Okay, no release date.
I'm definitely gonna get beta though because I hit them up. So I'm gonna have to come around and probably play it at Swift's house.
Yeah,
He's got
man,
fucking
well,
Vive,
yes,
right?
yes.
We'll have a 3-way Rick and Morty. Love
There
it.
we go.
Oh man, there's so much good stuff coming out at the moment. Have you got any new releases that you guys are excited about?
Oh, No Man's Sky is just in a couple of weeks, man.
Is it
Right
a couple
around
of
the
weeks
corner.
Have you
On
heard
the
of No Man's Sky?
No.
So this is this infinite. They have like these algorithms that infinitely generate planets in infinite numbers of universes. You could basically, it's an open world. You know, what would be the official title? It's just exploration.
Exploration, that's
game.
it, yeah.
And you basically get in a ship and you fly out. and you just start exploring planets. And you can meet other people online, but because it's such a large expanse, they're saying that it's so big that there's a big chance you could play the game and just never ever meet anyone else in it because it's so many different options. But you land on planets, you can go and fucking...
It's
actually, I don't know.
stylistically, it looks fantastic. I mean, these vibrant colors.
This is like one planet, and every one of them is unique because it's all generated by...
procedurally,
these
So when you get to these planets, what do you do? Are you like...
Walk around?
That's what the big
Are you
question for
cultivating
me
something?
is.
Are you-
Like,
are
and they
you-
haven't
like
shown a lot. There's trading. There's a
There
little
you go,
bit of
look,
combat.
animals. You can get some
There's
animals.
all sorts of different animals and aliens that you'll
But
encounter.
judging by the stuff in the corners, it suggests that, like, look, you've got bullets on the right, because look, you've
Okay.
definitely got 200 bullets there.
All right.
And look, fucking giant rhinoceros.
What the
How
hell
cool
is
is this,
that?
man?
Yeah, so
Dinosaurs and
hopefully,
This is what he has to see to understand the game, though.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. You get in your fucking spaceship, and you go, all right, see you later, dinosaurs. Suck a dick. I'll be back.
You're stuck on this planet, bitches.
And then you go up into the... You just take off into the universe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then there's like... you literally can fly from planet source to... Boom.
Pretty cool.
Whoa.
How cool is that, man?
What is this coming out on? Like,
PS4.
Yeah.
Is it just PS4?
It's just PS4.
This is an indie team, right?
Thank God I'm not Xbox.
Yeah,
It's an
I
indie
mean, they're
team.
not-
I hope there's enough to do in the game. I mean, this is...
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, this one is suggesting that there's a lot of, like, by watching this now, it's suggesting that there's a lot of, like, teaming up with people. I guess you can probably get your friends together and say, hey,
Yeah.
do you want to,
Yeah.
should we all hang out and go and explore some
There's got to
fucking
be like
planets?
hubs for people to kind of meet up and do things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd hope so. So we'll see.
Yeah, there'll be like something like Destiny, like the fact that you drop in on, Space HQ.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, what's up,
Solid
Steve 9674? You want to, like, join me in Winkleding 53
Yeah.
and go and explore some dinosaurs and shit? I like the idea also, because this is it. This is the reality. The reality.
This trailer's
This
insane.
is the experience that, fucking Columbus would have had when he jumped on a ship and tried not to get scurvy while he sailed for 4 months across the seas and then landed on the wrong island and went, New Americas or the New Indias or whatever the fuck.
I'm in India.
And this is what we can do it now, but we do it in a virtual reality world, or in a maybe.
Does No Man's Sky have VR?
No.
Okay, it
They're
doesn't.
gonna make it VR. They have
hope.
to, surely.
That would be amazing.
Oh,
That would be.
3DO, which was another.
Oh, dude, I love my 3DO,
Oh my God,
man.
I loved. Oh my God, I love my 3DO.
Dude, I
Wait,
played
what
so
was
much
that?
Road. It's like it's an older system, like Panasonic.
Yeah.
oh,
Like,
okay,
the
okay.
game's like Road Rash. I played the hell out of that. Oh, so good, so good. Oh,
Yes, man.
I bet
the music on that.
Oh, amazing,
Yes,
man. Soundgarden did a ton of the tracks.
Yes,
Yeah,
man.
fantastic.
Ah,
Man.
I'll tell you what we've got to do. While we're talking about games and Swift's got the mic, it's probably time we do a little Swift quiz.
All right.
Let's see what our knowledge is like. Let's see if we can work out his lies, his Middle Eastern lies.
There we go. Let's see if you can pick him out.
The Swift quiz. There it is.
All right.
So, guys, I'm going to give you guys 3 stories. Only one is fake. You pick out the fake one. So, the Pokemon thing has been the craze the past, few weeks.
Okay.
And every story today. Pokemon Go related. So, that's
Oh,
right.
we got a theme.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, and I'll explain any Pokemon Go game details that maybe you're not
Well, we
familiar
know
with.
that Greer's not going to be able to cheat on this one.
We talked about it a little
I
bit.
mean, they're all surrounding, Pokemon Go, dealing with, things in real life. So, it's like a very, how it relates. So,
Yeah.
first up, so there's a Washington retirement home called Rock Foundry or Rock Found Washington. Anyways, retirement home, and they've actually started a club there where people who live there go on these daily egg hatching trips, and it's taking these people kind of sit inside all day watching TV and actually get out and walk together, and they can hatch eggs. So in the game, eggs you collect them by randomly around the places, and if you walk enough, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers. You hatch it, and then a Pokemon comes out. So
It's a good bit of exercise for the old folks.
Exactly. It's kind of getting them to walk outside the retirement home where they usually wouldn't, or they'd kind of they have a purpose now, which is Pokemon.
Okay.
Take that as you will. So there we go. So that's Rockwell. Next up, the German mayor of Dusseldorf has closed down a bridge in his town in Germany. He's closed down the bridge just so people can play Pokemon on the bridge without endangering themselves. So apparently there's Pokestops over there. And
On the bridge?
Yep, an entire bridge has been closed down just so players can sit there and play the game.
It's
Why?
just it's shut down. What? Wait.
It's not huge, dude. It's not like the Brooklyn Bridge, man. It's not gigantic.
Okay.
It's
Is it like a small, like little stone bridge, or are we talking like cars going over
Like
it?
that little
Cars can
bridge
go
in
over,
Central
but it's a
Park?
decent
Not
sized
like
bridge.
that.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously they're not closing off the entire town.
Okay,
but like,
okay.
It's like a bridge.
The town is shut down.
No one
for
will ever
Pokemon Go.
leave.
You're stuck. All right. Okay.
So that story.
They
number
shut it
2.
down.
But yeah, Mayor's like, no, let's not
Shut this shit
give
down.
you a safe haven to play some Pokemon
Okay.
Go on this bridge where there's plenty of Magikarp for all of us
And
to
all the
catch.
trolls have to play underneath.
Hey,
That was an internet reference.
Yeah, that was cool.
There we go. And third story is a while back. There's this new feature for like Teslas, like the that they like called autopilot. It's where the car could like kind of drive by itself for the most part. They definitely still want you to hold like onto the wheel, but you guys released some video of him like playing Pokemon Go
While
using
driving?
while the car was driving for him.
Wow.
So he recorded himself doing that, and he was playing some Pokemon Go, and he's like, yeah, I can just like set the, go about 40 miles per hour, and it works great, and he's catching Pokemon. The video's been taken down because of safety concerns, and the example he's setting. But, yo, man, rocking that Tesla autopilot catches Pokemon. Why walk when you can just drive?
And where was the video taken down from? YouTube?
YouTube, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are our 3 stories, gentlemen. We
Old
got,
folks walking.
yes.
Now,
yeah,
only
the
one of
Catch
these
Club.
stories is
Bridge
fake?
closing.
Only one
One is
story is
fake.
fake. 2 of these are real. 1 is fake.
Bridge
So
closing.
yeah. So we have like the egg hatching club at the retirement home. You've got the bridge being closed down so people can play, and you've got
In
the
Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf, Germany. That's right. And finally, you have someone using the Tesla autopilot function to kind of catch some Pokemon without having to drive.
Okay. What do you reckon, Greer, man? How are you feeling about those 3 stories?
I know.
He has. I mean, you're making him go first. He hasn't played the game. It's kind of messed up.
I want to see like a fresh
Jeff
pair
is
of
like,
eyes
yep.
on it. Fresh
Right.
pair of eyes on it.
I know that whole Tesla thing with the
The autopilot.
driving autopilot thing. I read something where the guy was doing it, and I think he was on his phone, and it crashed.
That sounds about right.
So I know about that now.
Right.
And the other thing about the mayor closing down the bridge in Germany, that for some reason, because this is such a phenomenon,
Right.
I think that might actually be a true story as well. So
Retirement home club, probably fake. You thinking?
yeah.
All right. Okay, there we go. Egg hatching club,
Yeah.
fake. All right.
Old people won't walk outside, man. Are you fucking kidding me, Swiftor? I'm with Greer over here, man.
Future man also.
I'm
Okay.
saying old people. They're gonna chill inside.
Yeah.
All right. You want to join the club, man? All
Oh,
3?
no, I mean, I was going to because I thought at first it was like old people don't. It's not about the walking. They love to go out and do activities and get some fucking exercise. That's good. But you needed like an iPhone or an iPad. How many fucking old people when you're like 70, 80, I don't know what's going on.
that is true,
Do you know
man.
what I mean? So it's the idea of owning that technology to do it.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't have to be the whole retirement home. It just could be like, fucking hit granddad.
Yeah.
Who's just like, yeah, man, fuck with that iPad.
That's
He's
something I
like
don't know. I don't know if it's like
75. I'm cool. I'm gonna catch some eggs. Maybe he's out there trying to get some of that sweet grandma pussy.
That's
He's
right,
got, he's got his fucking, he's got some rollerblades on.
Granny
That
ass.
Viagra.
So that I feel like that could be real because it doesn't have to be the whole
got
home.
It could be the magic of a single account, I guess. I
could
don't know if they all have their own phone.
Could be
I don't
10
know.
people, man, out of 1,000 residents. I don't know. So I feel
Right.
like that could be real. And then I think the fake one might be the bridge because not just the idea that Dusseldorf is a very busy place.
Right.
It's a tourist hotspot. Why would they close down a bridge that allows entry?
Safety?
But also because I know Germans. No passageway is out of bounds when it comes to Germans. If you know what I'm saying. So they will let you in anywhere you want to go. And whether it's around the front, around the back, or across a bridge.
And they're also like, for today,
I've seen the
this bridge
videos.
is cut off for today.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right, fine. So we'll go around it.
Also, Germans
Only for
like
today.
efficiency.
All right, not a problem. Let's go. Like,
They like efficiency. They want to
Yes.
go from A to B in the quickest route possible.
Yes.
They're not going to go, oh, yes, I
but
should take
meanwhile, this bridge is shut down. All right, so then we're going to go that way.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to just
Just for today.
I think that's
What do you think?
lie. I think it's lies, a dirty
Just saying
German
it's a
lie.
bunch of-
I think you're just trying to doing that normal
Doing that
American
little-
thing of trying to paint the
Yeah,
Germans
well,
like some kind of Nazi
Yeah.
bridge closing organization. So I'm going to say that one's the fake one.
All right. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So we have retirement home fake, retirement fake, and bridge closing fake. So I'm surprised that no one chose the autopilot Tesla thing. I mean, seemed like an easy one to kind of
Sounds like some
leave.
sort of idiot would do
Yeah,
that.
and they did.
Yeah,
And
there it
they
is.
did. So well
Yeah,
done.
he did. That was real.
That's
All
definitely a real
right. Okay.
story.
We're half winners already.
There we go. Only got that one. And then you have this club at the Rockwell retirement home where
Club.
old folks are walking out together, hatching these eggs. I mean, that's a complete lie. So.
well done,
Oh,
guys.
wait, we got it.
Well done. Well done. All right, guys.
I was for a second. It was a complete lie. Yeah, okay.
Well done. Well
They
done.
don't
Although
do
it's a
that.
cool idea. Retirement people go out there and like walk together and play games.
Yeah,
Get
stop
out
sitting
there,
around.
play some
Stop
games.
putting off the inevitable. Walk a bit and bring death just a fucking
They
few
could even
steps
just
closer.
on like their
Make
little
death wait.
motorized wheelchair, like zzz, like kind of like
Put death on
drive
a
their
long,
carts
slow
around out
line.
there. That's a good idea.
All right, guys. You want another set?
Yeah,
So
fuck
it's
it.
all,
Let's
it's
do
all
one more round.
Pokemon. It's all Pokemon.
Let's do one more round.
Pictures of the bridge. So
Oh.
Futureman can understand.
There we go.
Boom.
Wow, they really
Two
have
cars.
that
Two
fucking-
cars can fit on that bridge.
They closed that fucking bridge. The mayor of Düsseldorf. is
Shut
a
this
dick.
bridge
Good.
down.
See, that's what that's good.
A man of the
That's
people
good.
there.
Is it? Wait, is this permanently closed?
There's
No,
probably a
just probably for like the day
If you
or so. or
back
2
that
days.
photo up, there's a bridge 10 feet to the left of there that other people can just go
Probably,
across.
yeah.
You know, like
Dig it.
All right, cool.
All right. So
Next
here
story.
we
what a
set
great
number 2.
guy.
All right, so next, a U.S. State Department briefing. There were, they talk about like security issues worldwide, like ISIS and whatnot. The spokesperson John Kirby caught one reporter playing Pokemon. He asks him, "You're playing that Pokemon thing, aren't you?" To which the reporter goes, "I'm just keeping an eye on it." So there we go. State Department,
keeping an eye on
briefing. Catches a reporter playing Pokemon Go. That's story number 1.
So is this like where you mean when the president does his addresses?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
the
like
same
that?
room at the White
Where he'll
House
go,
where they're doing
there's
briefing."
been another shooting at schools. How many times do I have to ask you to stop?
Yeah, so he sees this dude like front row, like.
Was it during the middle of his thing or did he at the end? Did he
No,
rap?
it was during, man.
Like right during the middle, he was just like, "You playing Pokemon Go?"
Yeah, he saw that dude, and he's like probably some like flicking or whatever. He's like,
He just
playing
saw.
that,
He
playing
knew-
that Pokemon thing, aren't you? And he's like, I'm just looking at it.
Wow.
There we go. There
Okay,
we go.
okay.
Someone got fucking fired that day.
The reporter
You're gonna have
was,
more time to play Pokemon Go now.
Yeah,
pal.
exactly.
all right. Next up, there was in the CNN gaming section there was a story about a girl named Jessica, no last name, about how she broke up with her boyfriend over Pokemon Go. It wasn't over Pokemon. It wasn't over like any game aspect. But her boyfriend got incredibly jealous that she was just talking with other dudes playing Pokemon. So apparently they'd go out, go to parks, and I guess these other guys probably flirting with her, but asking her about how her Pikachu's doing, that kind of thing, And the boyfriend
That's that nerd flirt, isn't it? Just
maybe,
like,
and the,
wow.
and the
Your
boyfriend.
Vaporeon looks really high level. That's really
That's
good.
CP level. Ooh.
I like your finger action on that screen.
So
I don't know
apparently,
why they're all gay. I don't know. I made them very effeminate there.
Super.
You're so. Can we pick out handbags together?
So apparently the boyfriend was very like, why are you talking with these guys? Let's
Yeah.
go over here and play or whatever like that. And she felt it was very restricting. Her quote was like, "Who cares if they were flirting? I just wanted to enjoy playing the game." So
How did she dump him over Pokemon though? Over
that was,
Pokemon Go.
it was like they were all playing Pokemon like, in the
She
park.
did it in person.
Oh, in person, like
whilst
this-
they were out playing Pokemon.
Her and her boyfriend went out to go play Pokemon, and other
I
dudes
thought
playing
you
the
meant
game.
she changed the names of all of her Pokemon to like Brian, you're dumped, and then took over a gym with those 3 Pokemon.
That's the way to do it, ladies. There we go. Like, when you want to deliver a message, check out my Pokemon.
fucking your
Like,
brother.
what? We're not together.
How is this a news story, by the way? Like, breaking news
Twitter.
tonight at 10.
Twitter.
We've got-
Social
Oh,
impact.
okay,
This is-
okay,
this
all
is-
right, all right.
This is a CNN gaming story. And they're,
Oh,
their gaming
CNN.
section. There we go.
Got their pulse on the
all
greatest
legit-
and latest
legit
There
in
you go.
Pokemon Go news stories.
And last
Okay.
up,
Almost as legit as Fox, I think. There, aren't they?
Yeah, wow.
and last up is Pokemon players fighting back. So in Las Vegas, there was like 6 people kind of gathering together in a pretty public place, and 2 other gentlemen in a car. Like, driver goes over, other guy gets out, pulls out a gun on these 6 Pokemon players. But guess what? One of the other 6 players that were playing Pokemon had a license for a concealed weapon. Pulls it out, and they have like a firefight. And so, yep, the guy trying to rob him gets shot in the back. One of the other Pokemon players gets shot in the leg. And so the other 2 guys, got caught. But man,
Dude,
you just can't
a
assume.
firefight.
Yeah, you just
broke
can't.
out.
Yeah, you can't assume that Pokemon players are defenseless because sometimes
Shit's getting crazy out there on the streets, man.
yeah.
Pokemon Go.
And Vegas, like that, you said that was in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, correct. There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going out with my friends playing
Yep.
Pokemon. Better strap up, man. You never know. Better get strapped out there.
Are you going to take an
All
extra
right?
battery pack? Yeah, I am. And a 9mm.
You guys drop down a lure and like somebody else comes up and you just show them the weapon.
Yeah.
Slowly
Yeah,
back
that
away,
Vegas- that
motherfucker.
I did wonder about that, like Pokemon gyms, whether you could just intimidate other players turning
Yo.
up to fucking try and take over your gym.
Yeah.
Just be like, walk, motherfucker,
Walk
walk.
away.
I
Walk
saw
away.
these 2
You do
dudes
not.
in England, man. They were like at this supermarket or convenience store. white dude, black dude, and I thought they were like really screaming at each other, and I thought they were about to fight. And these dudes pulled out Pokemon balls, and then their boys came out in Pokemon outfits, dude. Yo, it was brilliant.
Great.
It was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Nice.
Oh,
Because I bought it. I was like, whoa,
You're like,
whoa.
oh,
These
something's
white
going
guys
down
about
here.
to fight. He's like, what you want to do, bro? What is it, bro? Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, and the dude
They were from
backed up.
Australia, were they? That was-
No, I don't, was that Aussie?
I'm just. I just love Americans doing British accents. It's so depressing
We're
to
horrible.
me. It was okay.
you want
It
to
was
do,
okay.
Ed?
It was okay. I wouldn't put it on your show,
Come
real.
on.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. So I have that,
So we-
that Vegas story.
You
Yeah.
never know.
I'm gonna say that's real.
All right. So yeah, in that case, the robber said like, "Yo, give us everything you have." One guy was like, "Nah, we can't
I'll
make
give you everything.
I'll
I'll
give
at the
you.
end
How
of this
about a couple of
fucking
these
time.
bullets from this gun? You want a few of
Yeah.
these? Pep, pep.
Wow.
Like, is
That's
that worth it though?
intense.
I mean, like like
To engage like that, like
Yeah, you could have just given your phone. No one got
could have been
hurt.
someone getting
Yeah, what was
killed
the-
there.
What were the other
you
two?
know?
What were the other two?
What's that?
You got Vegas shooting. What were the other two?
Okay, so let's go over it. So one was the
Oh,
U.S.
the
the
reporter.
U.S. State briefing.
Yeah.
The reporter caught playing Pokemon is number one. Number two is a chick like breaking up with her boyfriend over jealousy caused while playing Pokemon
Yeah.
Go. And number three is the Las Vegas firefight between someone who's packing.
That Las Vegas firefight, I think that's real because that's a concealed and carry state.
Right.
It's also an open and carry.
He does have
state.
Google though. You do know he does have Google. Just so you know. He could have looked that up.
Yo, man.
Swift has Google.
I bet
He
all
does
my
his
stories
research.
make
He
it
could do
believable.
that just to get in your head,
Yeah.
knowing that we would think about that and
Yeah.
then make a lie about that.
Yeah.
That's what he
Oh, I
does.
like it. All
That's what he
right.
does.
Yo, man,
That
you got to
sounds-
go with your gut, man. You never know.
But yeah, you got it.
You
You
know
do.
your
What
gut.
happened in Vegas? I'm telling
Okay.
you.
People in Vegas are fucking lunatics,
Don't
aren't
do
they?
the
As
madness,
well?
and I love that place.
I love Vegas, dude.
All right, so he
love
says
that
that one.
place.
Craps table all night, man.
Oh,
What
man.
about you,
I'm
Future
down.
Man? What are you
There you
thinking,
go.
man?
Okay,
Which is the fake one, Future Man?
I know for a fact that the first one's true. I saw that same news story,
the
so
US.
I can go ahead and rule that
There
one
you
out.
go, guys.
On behalf of everybody, we're gonna try and take Swiftor down.
There we go.
here.
All right,
All
man.
right. So the first one's true for sure. Saw the video.
Okay, so the briefing.
Yeah,
guy was
saw the
called
briefing.
out.
He called them out.
Now,
All
see,
right.
here's the thing about our government and government people is that they're assholes and they're dicks, and that story could very well be true. Like,
It's true. I've seen the video. Now I don't know if he was like calling him out to be like, "Don't fucking play that during my thing." It was a little bit
No,
of a weird interaction.
It was like a chill kind of
It was
call.
a little bit
like,
kind of weird. Like,
You playing that Pokemon game over there? He's like, yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
yeah, the guy who was playing sounded like he was like, "Oh
So the
fuck."
guy-
like,
I'm so
really
fine.
fucked
Let me
up.
just catch this Bulbasaur. And I'm like,
And then the guy at the end was like, "Did you catch it?" And he's like,
the connection sucks,
"No, the
yeah."
connection sucks" or something. It was like a weird, weird interaction.
Cat's out of the bag. That story
Yeah,
is real. So
connection
there
sucks.
we
I was
go.
like, yeah, I don't
That
give
was
a fuck.
definitely real.
All right, so I'm gonna say that the second one,
The breakup?
the breakup, just some stupid shit. You know, come on, man. I'm gonna say that that's fake.
That's a fake one.
You just made that up. That's a
Okay.
Swiftor
A Swiftor
story.
Swiftor
That's a
trademark fake.
fantasy.
Hey?
All right.
So you're going for the
Give me a
Vegas
I'm
as
going
well?
for. No. I'm saying Vegas is true. I'm
Vegas
saying
is
the
true.
breakup is
Vegas is
false.
true.
The breakup is false. Vegas is true, and that government dude playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
I believe that's true.
Right?
Right.
I'm going with the Vegas. and
Okay,
the
so you also
government.
think that the relationship breakup thing is also false?
That's false. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want us to make it a three-way? It's make it like it could be like a complete defeat for Swiftor, or you could try
No,
and
I
break away.
feel like I should. I feel like I should play devil's advocate again. You guys
Yeah?
are going for the same one.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should. I think that the breakup's true.
Yeah.
I think there's people who are fucking stupid enough to go.
my God.
I'm thinking if you have a girlfriend, you wouldn't be playing Pokemon.
And you'll be up.
I play with my girlfriend all the time, man. It's a pretty cool
true.
kind of
Damn it!
All right.
You got to think like
They
nerd
play
couples.
while they're having sex. They're
Yeah. Whoa.
catching Pokemon.
Hey, you gotta slow down here a little. You gotta like those Pokeball just right.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Got it. Okay.
I haven't done that.
No.
Candy, I love you.
Joke.
Just
We
jokes,
do make
jokes.
jokes here.
I think that that's real. We would know that the first one's real because Future Man saw
Yeah,
the
Future
video.
Man-
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the Vegas one. That just sounds way too intense for me
Dude,
to
it's
be
America.
real. I know.
This place is
I'm
nuts.
hoping. Listen, I'm hand on heart hoping that's fake because otherwise there's nothing left for us in this
nothing.
world and we might as well just go and fucking kill ourselves.
Dude,
yeah.
this is a gun culture.
Yeah.
Like that is, and people take this being able to carry a gun shit serious.
Yeah, they do.
You know, that's why I love living in New York. We're like,
I just don't think Pokemon Go players are the kind of people who strap up to go and fucking discover some
Let you see the guy in the blue uniform? Yeah.
He's got
that's his
it.
job. He carries a gun.
He'll take care
I
of
don't
it.
need to carry one. He's got it. You know what I mean?
All right, I will
Let's find
say,
out.
dude.
And also that adds to the game now because you two have buddied up twice now. I might just be a
That's
double
right.
loser.
No. In this case, dude, your hope. Okay, you got it wrong.
Oh, there it is, baby.
Yeah, so yeah,
Over
the breakup one was the incorrect one. It's a fake one. You guys are good.
2 for 2, baby.
Well done.
Congratulations. The reporter being caught in it.
Oh, here it
This is the
is.
reporter being caught. You're playing the Pokemon thing there. Just keep my eye on it. John Kirby caught a reporter playing Pokemon Go during a briefing on efforts to combat ISIS. Wow. It's an important reminder. You're playing the Pokemon thing right there, aren't you? He's kind of laughing.
I'm just
sort
keeping
of.
my
He's a
eye
bit-
on it.
I wonder if that guy has Xbox or PlayStation.
Wow, this is pretty.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah, this is not going to translate well to the audio. This, well, I mean, he's kind of pissed. He definitely looks.
He
pissed.
looks a little
"Did
bit
you
right."
get one?"
I'd be annoyed too, man. It's like
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, Brad.
He was pissed.
He's a little bit
Well,
pissed.
to be fair,
right?
you're talking about like a major national
Serious
security
thing.
thing, and
Yeah.
he's like,
It's not
I'm
the time to fucking it.
That's
pull
like
up
going,
Pokemon
hey,
Go.
we just had like another mass shooting in a school, and hang on a sec, are you fucking Tinder? Are you swiping on Tinder right now?
Yeah, yeah.
"Ah, I'm just trying to get some pussy, dude.
Yeah.
All right. You matched with anyone?
Connection's
no, not
pretty
yet.
bad.
Yeah. There we go.
Connection's pretty bad.
Well done, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah, dude. Two for two.
Hey, not
well
so
done.
bad.
Today you're double winners, and I'm just a double loser.
You'll always be a winner in my heart.
Good stuff, Swift. You're getting better. I can't
Swift
even
is
read you
always
anymore.
Good, man. It's tough to
Those
read.
first couple of weeks, man, I felt like I had you pegged.
Well, he
This
knows
time-
that we're trying to read him now, so he anticipates that.
All
so
we're
we need
doing
to
is
just
creating a
mind
better
games.
liar. Can we just make a public apology to Swifter's girlfriend because we have just ruined it? He's never going to be able to tell you the truth ever again.
Yeah.
Good work,
now.
man. I tell you what, we're already running pretty late. I feel like we should do some advice for the
Yeah,
future,
absolutely.
and then we're going to find out what's going on for Greer over the coming few weeks and months. We'll get some details of all your bits and bobs. Plug that so everyone can check you out, and then we're going to go and fucking get some Pokemon and put a few slugs in a motherfucker.
There we go, man.
Does it sound tough when I say it in my British accent? I'm going to catch some Pokemon and put some slugs in a motherfucker.
Back off my Clefairy, yo.
I shall pop a cap in your ass. For me, for Pikachu, for all of my team. Go on, man. Well, let's get some advice for the future, shall we?
For the future. That's right. It's advice for the future. We ask you guys to send in questions about the future, and we give you advice. We've got some serious questions. We're gonna start off with a kind of a serious one here.
We got a deep
I'm
one
down,
now.
man.
We got a deep one.
Let's go.
This one is from Anonymous. It says, hello, guys. Greetings from Germany. My friends and I plan to attend a festival this summer, but because of all
Unfortunately,
the
a bridge is closed.
but the bridge is
Can't get
closed. We
there.
can't get there. Pokemon Go. God damn it. What? But because all the recent events that happened over here, they are thinking about selling their tickets. How can I approach them the best to talk some sense into them that having fear about it is the worst solution and exactly what those people aim for? I guess he's talking about the recent like terrorist attacks
Yeah,
and
man.
basically like how you cannot stop living.
Yeah. Don't sell your tickets.
But also, if they're
Do not sell your
scared,
tickets.
but if they're scared, man, I think sometimes people now have to make a choice.
That's what they want us to be. They want us to be afraid. They want you to not go. They want you to sell your tickets.
Yeah.
And you know what? And if everybody's afraid like you won't be able to sell those tickets.
Where do you
Because
draw the line? When do you stop doing anything? When do you stop going outside at all?
you don't.
You know,
You
if you're gonna be there and you're gonna be terrified the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, don't go.
Yeah.
Don't go. You're not gonna have
I
fun.
think that this is there's a simple answer to this,
Yeah.
which is it's a music festival, right? It's a
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
festival they're going to. What do you do at music festivals? You take mind-altering drugs, you know? So just get your friends some sweet fucking acid, some mushrooms. They'll be tripping out
Dude,
so
they'll
hard
be
they won't
all-
even know they're at the festival. That's the point.
You'll be tripping on acid.
Yeah.
Everybody, you'll be a terrorist in there. Right? They'll be like, oh. You do not want to take acid when you're in a bad state of mind.
Yeah.
Everyone will be like having fun, and you'll just be like,
And
oh god.
Every time you hear a snare
I
jump,
understand. And I understand the fear because
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah.
be a massive crowd.
And the news is
And
so
that's-
much about fear mongering
Yes, yeah,
and
that's
like
it.
code red.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
be afraid.
yeah.
Can't be afraid.
Don't be
Cannot
afraid.
Do it.
You know,
agreed, man.
Yeah, when
You
it's
gotta make your own
When it's your
decision.
time to go, it's your time to go.
Yeah.
That's right.
they check
Period.
people's bags at festivals as well. Everyone who brings a bag gets
Yeah.
checked out. You know,
Yeah.
they're going to check for guns because they want to make sure you haven't got any
Yeah.
fucking alcohol on
Yeah.
you anyway.
Right.
So you got to go along.
There's security
Plus,
there.
there's no better way to go than to the fucking sweet sounds of a rave, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like if you
Go, have fun, live your life.
That's the problem with Twitch. Just refresh. Not
Just a little
everybody's seeing
refresh. There we go. Yeah, you're going to be all right.
that. You'll be fine. All right.
You'll be
good
What's the
question.
festival? What kind of festival is it? If it's
Didn't
like a
say,
jazz
just said,
festival,
Oh,
no
if it's a jazz festival,
no one's
you-
going to pull up a
Yeah,
jazz
You better go.
Polka festival.
Yeah.
The terrorists may get there and be like, I like
Is
this
it an
band.
anti-Islamic
This is what I like
festival?
about-
What's the festival? Like
This is
it a
old
fucking
Charlie
Trump
Parker
rally?
Cup. I
What's
like
going
it.
on? We need more specifics about what kind of a festival this is.
Yeah.
A festival of white supremacy? Probably give it a miss. I don't know.
They didn't leave their name. But yeah, don't be afraid. Next question we got.
Yeah, that's it. Don't be afraid. That's how to get over
There
it.
we go.
Stop.
There you
Stop
go.
it.
Stop.
Stop it.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, next question is from Davis. He just says, what's a favorite childhood game that you would love to see having a remake and why? So a game we grew up on.
Oh, wow.
A game that we love. They're doing a lot of these remakes.
They are.
And they're bringing about remasters on games, so I don't know.
I like the really old school Prince of Persias, and they've made like newer Prince of Persia.
yeah.
I feel like that could be
like take it back to the 2D side-scrolling version.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that Assassin's Creed?
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like that kind of
That would be amazing.
Assassin's Creed
They did a
that
remake of
remake
that.
of like
Yep.
a
Yep.
2-3. It went between 2 and 3D, and it was like a beautiful side scroller.
Wait, which one?
Assassin's Creed Chronicles, and they basically made that kind of a game, but it was beautiful, regenerated artwork, and it was fucking
I didn't
lovely.
hear about that. Didn't they do that with Zelda too, where you could play in 3D and then go into the
flip
walls?
between- yes.
It's a really
yes,
cool
yes.
concept. I don't know what that game was called. Zelda, Prince of Persia Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did kind of do it.
Prince of
Prince of
Persia,
Persia
classic.
Classic.
Yeah, but it's still like kind of old school graphics, right? You want to be like real high end, right?
Looks cool.
Oh, they already did it.
Did you
All
guys
fuck
see
it.
that
well,
new
that's
trailer?
my problem. So.
There you go.
For the new Sonic, they're going back to the 2D
Pixely kind of like.
pixely old school sounding soundtrack. I can't remember the name of it. The trailer's
Mania?
incredible. What?
Sonic Mania, was it?
Sonic Mania? Yeah. The music in Sonic games always just were so good, man.
Yes, man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Soundtrack, fantastic.
What are the other classic games from childhood?
Oh, I'm almost more Bomberman, man. Like, there's been a while.
Bomberman.
So good.
Such a good game to play with friends as well.
Did they stop making those? I mean,
Last one was like, decent was like Xbox Live, like, how many years ago? Like,
10
years
10,
ago,
yeah,
probably more.
yeah.
Like,
You guys all played that. I mean, Bomberman 64, me and my friends, just for
Oh.
hours. We'd just
Man.
talk shit, play games, and it was just fun. It was just fun. That's the
what was
classic
the-
couch. Jeff, did you do a couch cast? Did you guys play multiplayer games? Didn't your
Oh
friend-
yeah, we're with my buddies. Yeah, yeah.
Or are you still playing on?
We play
gotta
some.
do
We play
like-
duck
we gotta
game and
get some more
stuff. We gotta
couch
do like.
games
Oh,
going,
duck
man.
games.
Yeah, we got the
Much
setup now.
You know?
I can move that monitor there. I've
Move it
got
right
the
over
speakers
here. We'll get
as well
some
and everything.
get
Yeah.
some- yeah.
I got. I tell you what, I also love. Point and click adventures always been my favourites, and I know that they did a Leisure Suit Larry. You know, they continue to bring those out, but I would love to see some more of those, like Guybrush Threepwood. I'd love to see some Secret of Monkey Islands. I know
I
again
never played those
that had
games.
one. No,
Yeah.
but they had one like you've never played Secret of Monkey Island.
No.
Oh my god, you should do that on stream, dude. You
That's
should
a
do
fun
that
one.
on stream.
I've never
the
played
original
it,
Secret
man.
of Monkey Island. Really, it's fucking awesome.
No, I know about it. Yeah.
Dude,
okay.
it's
all
so
right.
funny.
I know it by
It's such
name.
a
Just by
funny
name.
game.
Okay.
So, but those like old Telltale, you know, or Double Fine fucking point and clicks.
Yeah.
That would be good. Redone now with like a new story, a new Leisure Suit Larry, a
That would be
new
cool.
guy, a new Secret of Monkey Island, a new Day of the Tentacle.
sure. That they're redoing, right? They're at least remastering it.
What Day of the Tentacle?
Yep, I think they did already, actually. If not
Yeah,
mistaken.
I'm playing the. I played the old one. In fact, I got about halfway through. I got to finish that off at some point. But it's not a remaster. Like I want like a
brand new.
Yeah.
game from that fucking franchise. You know what I mean?
It's cool that they can go either way. They can kind of just bring out that game again and keep the classic same sort of play style, but just upgrade it a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you can
And a
take
new
that
story,
same
just a
IP,
new story.
or you can make a completely new game with the same IP. I mean, the way that technology's progressed since then, and the new tools that they have at their disposal, like there's so many different ways you can take it. I mean, and then there's some series where it's like Tomb Raider started off looking like this, you know, like the boobs were literally just like point like diamonds. Or
Back in the good old days.
In the good old days.
Illuminati tits.
You know, Illuminati, exactly. And then the series has kind of progressed as the technology has progressed. It's just really cool. It's just really cool.
What about you, Greer? Favorite games from back in the day?
Wow. Whew. That dude,
Put you on the spot there, sorry.
yeah,
What else did you play on the 3DO?
Tell
man?
us
I'm
your
curious.
answer.
Road Rash, a new Road Rash would be dope.
Oh my God,
I
Road
think
Rash.
they have like
what was
some
that
sort of-
other one that they had on that console where it would, like the planet was invaded by these aliens and you were flying all over the planet?
What are you talking about? God damn it.
No, not Wing
Solar
Commander.
Eclipse, maybe? Something Eclipse?
Something like that. And like, dude, I just remember this one.
Come on, Sega Genesis.
I remember being in Peru,
3DO.
like fighting aliens, like
3DO.
flying.
No,
like,
man.
it was. What was the name of that?
Total Eclipse?
Total Eclipse.
Total Eclipse.
I
Is
think
that the
it
name?
was, let's see if you go to the middle of the video. Oh,
Total Eclipse.
Is that
Whoa.
like that?
that, I think.
No.
3DO.
What is that?
Oh
my God.
That
I
kinda
never
looks
played
like
this.
Star
This looks
Fox.
awesome.
Star
Oh my
Fox.
God,
Star Fox.
Star
That-
Fox.
Yes, I'd like to see that.
Didn't they just come out with that new
there
one?
was
Any
a-
good?
Yeah, there was. I heard no.
That
Yeah,
keep
Star
fucking that
Fox
one
was
up,
hot,
man.
man.
What are they doing?
I didn't try. I heard it was.
I didn't try. it.
Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Earthworm Jim.
That one was just kind of a one-off. I don't know if did they have a sequel?
What about Bayou Billy?
Bayou Billy? What's that?
I don't know that one.
Oh my God!
What's Bayou Billy?
Yes, man. It was it on a Nintendo? Like, dude, we used to
Maybe.
play it all the time. He had this.
Oh my
And
God, Nez
He was
Long.
running it
NES?
through. He was running through like the
Oh,
jungle.
dude.
Yes, yes, man. He had to
It looks
jump
like
over
Double Dragon.
Dude, that looks-
jump on like crocodiles' heads to get across and swing. Yo, dude, it was amazing.
Oh my
Yes,
God, that's
me and my
Yeah, that
brother
was
used to play this
classic.
game. Yes, man.
Wow.
NES right there.
Bayou Billy.
Whoa.
Yes,
This is
man.
awesome.
That's Australia right there. That's the outback.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yes, man.
One long road. Yes, all the way
man.
through. Amazing. I like this. It's like Double Dragon, isn't it? Or like
That Double Dragon. There's another one, dude.
Oh, Double Dragon's great. Oh, so many.
nice. Any more
Members.
questions? Any more advice? Did you have one more?
Yeah. Well, this one's not really advice.
Let's do
but
one
we're working
more.
with what we're getting in here. This one says, how often do people recognize you guys in public? Do you like meeting viewers? We'll start with Swift. Swift probably
sure.
gets the, Swift's been in the game a long.
Yeah, so it actually used to happen a lot when I didn't wear glasses on stream. But when I started wearing glasses on stream, I didn't wear glasses outside my house. It happened a lot less, which was good and good and bad.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, 'cause
so
we always-
just the yellow, what are those called? Gunners?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just approach less, but sometimes I'll be
Let's
walking
have a-
around,
keep
and people
off those
kind of point out and say hello, and it's cool. Every once in a while, it's usually someone really young who is just able to spot make that even though I'm not wearing my glasses, will
Let's do a
identify
test.
me.
Let's see, because this is you normal, and
Okay.
then put some
Sure.
gunners on.
Yeah, this is
All
the
right.
Clark Kent experiment
Dude,
here.
Whoa, where have you
Who
gone?
is
Who's
this
that
fucking
guy?
Where'd that guy
man?
come from?
The
I'll be
hell?
taking over for that Swiftor guy.
Oh, he's back.
Whoa, hey, Swiftor, what's up? Dude, you disappeared
Hey,
for
I
a
saw
second,
some guy
man.
took my Pokemon. You see him where he
What the
went?
hell? Who was that fucking
How
guy?
fucking crazy is that? That genuinely people don't know it's because of a pair of glasses.
I think so.
I would have
Yeah.
thought your
I think that's
identifiable
kinda true.
feature is the beard and the bald head. That's
That-
a very identifiable look, man.
Yes,
And your
yeah.
giant fucking penis that you always have hanging out the front of your
Walking
trousers.
around that thing, man.
when I can get away with it, to put
The
that.
camera's only this high on
Ah,
stream,
that's true.
so
That's true.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
don't get to see
that's.
it.
So they say every once in a while you get.
absolutely.
What about you, Greer? You get spotted after shows by people. Do you like it? You must like it.
I've actually I get more people saying that they've seen me at the comedy club.
Then from
Than
TV
any-
I
yeah.
saw you
Then from
performing
the
down the
TV
comedy
stuff, yeah.
cellar.
Yeah, I saw you at the comedy
Yeah, great
cellar.
set.
And it's so funny because it's always on the train, and it's always some
Yeah.
big dude, and it's like, why the fuck is this guy looking at me? And I start cracking my neck. I'm
Right.
like, all right, am I gonna have to
Like,
defend
I'm
Doing your
myself?
Bruce Lee.
yeah.
Your Bruce Lee warm ups.
Yes.
And it's like, hi man, I thought you were fantastic at the comedy cellar. You were like, oh,
Like, I was about to kick your ass, dude.
yeah. So, and it's always on the train, so that's why it's a little weird. In the train station, that place is weird.
Yeah.
The
man.
fucking subway is fucking
It's
nuts.
everybody, man. That's
what
New
I
York for
noticed?
you.
And that's happened to me maybe 5 times in the last year and a bit of being here. But it's never happens in London. People never do that in London. I feel like America.
Okay,
they're a
but
lot
now
more.
is that because they're they're looking
Because we're fucking
so
keep our mouths
polite,
shut.
like
We don't say
polite, I know you are who you are, but I'm not going to tell you, hey man, I know who you are,
Yeah,
and I like what
exactly.
you do. Like,
Right.
It's why.
I think
is
it's
that
just in
because of-
America, people celebrate. They like to celebrate your thing. It's like they think that's like and it is nice. It feels nice for someone to tell you, hey, you were really funny down the comedy cellar.
Yeah.
But they
why-
actually will go out their way to be like, you were fucking good, man.
Why don't they do that in England?
I don't know. We're probably let down by a lot of things. It's like I expect a woman at the end of sex to just go, let's not talk about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the day that one says, hey, that was great, I'm gonna marry her. That's, it's the same
Let's not
thing.
talk about it.
Yeah. American girls at least sort of smile politely
That's nice.
before they creep out in the morning. You tried.
I don't like American girls.
Finally. Not a fan. Not a fan of American
Not a
girls.
fan of American
And also,
girls.
it's nicer when someone who comes up after the show and says how funny you are
Oh yeah, dude,
is an
that's-
attractive lady. That's
yeah.
always the nicest
Always,
one, isn't it?
yeah. And then there's that hulking, good-looking guy behind her.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
That's the weirdest,
You were
man.
so great. That's my boyfriend. You're amazing.
And that-
When
dude,
you get chatted up, and then there's literally,
Yes!
they go, oh my god, you were so funny.
I love you.
Touching
Yes,
I love what you do.
yes.
And
And
there's
my
a guy
mom-
just sat there like,
My mother always told me if a girl touches you, that means she likes you. And I'm like, whoa, she's touching me, and that's her boyfriend. Did his mom tell her him the same thing?
Hold up.
You
What
know?
signals are we getting here?
Yeah.
what about you, Future Man? You getting
I've
spotted
been
now?
stopped a couple times. I mean, I think the suit and the glasses
Sure,
probably,
yeah.
and then I'm changing. I cut my hair and stuff like that. I think the best time was when you're just having Twitch stuff on. People will
sure.
come up to you. I've got like my partner shirt on today. I was wearing this a couple weeks ago, and this dude comes up. He's like, "Dude, you're streaming on Twitch?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Future Man." And he goes, "Oh, do you play League of Legends?" And I go, "No." And then we were both just like, "All right, well, see you later."
And then his boyfriend was stood behind
boyfriend
him,
was right
looking really
there.
awkward
He's like,
because he was touching your arm.
but that was like, nope. Well, see you later. Okay, don't play that. No. But yeah, no. Every time I meet somebody, it's always super cool. I think one of my other favorite things. I signed a baby. One time, somebody's like, "Can you sign my baby?" And I was like,
Wow.
I think I've reached like
That
some
is-
other level here.
Yeah, of a
Let me
piece of shit who signs
sign
babies.
this baby.
That means
Dude,
right on
you
your
would
baby.
sign a baby.
No, I
Jeff.
fucking
yes.
would. I'd say
Dude,
like
it was on the. It's not like it was on the eyes or something. I was like,
I'd sign the diaper.
Future man.
Future Man was here.
Never forget.
They took that baby out afterwards and got that tattooed exactly where you signed it on that.
They were like,
fuck-
tattoo right
poor
over this marking
baby.
here. Duplicate that.
No, so you signed the baby's shirt.
Yeah.
That's a specific of that story I feel like you should drop in there when you're
I
fucking
know,
explaining
I
it.
know.
Because it sounds like you signed the skin of an infant child. That's the same way that I don't like seeing fucking babies with like piercings, earrings. I don't like seeing baby with
yeah.
earrings with studs in their ears because you're
They
like,
don't have the
motherfucker, that-
decision, man.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also keep their foreskin, man. Leave the foreskin alone. What's wrong with you? Fucking stop mutilating your children.
Yeah.
You fucking. You got kids? You got kids,
Yeah,
haven't you?
I got kids.
Have they got their foreskins?
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
keep the whole dick.
That's
you never
right.
know when you're going to need that
That's
extra little
right.
tuft of skin to keep it warm in the winter.
There is a whole movement of men out there who are angry about the fact that their
Give me back my tit dick.
foreskin was cut off. And then there's this procedure
Yeah.
where you can pull. I don't know why we got. Where you can pull the skin like
Dude,
you just like a
we're
thing you have to
learning
do for like
something here.
months. A year, like keep pulling your skin.
You restructure
over
So it's- oh, you just
and
do it to
restructure-
yourself,
yes,
man.
Yeah, you restructure it and
You get it back.
yeah, because that if you touch that part of the skin, that shit is really sensitive. You know,
Yeah.
and from what I heard, it was Priest
Definitely
came up with it to take the drive away from it.
Who was the first guy to do that? Just be like, I'm gonna tug on my dick every single day,
When I was
man.
a kid.
And get this thing
True
out
story,
there, man.
I saw this whole thing on HBO. So yeah.
Maybe he was like, I just want a bigger dick. Maybe if I could tug on this thing.
That's another process
all
to make
day
your
long,
penis
man.
huge.
My
bigger.
mum used to tell
It's
me I'd
stretch
pull it off.
like to pull
What?
it. Yes, that's another thing. If you keep taking your penis and you keep pulling it like that, I'm telling you, eventually it's gonna get longer.
I believe it, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's another procedure. I'm saw all this shit on HBO. I swear to God,
Yeah.
I'm not making this up.
You guys do
Does it make it thinner though? Does it get thinner?
Doesn't matter when it's long.
On that note, I think a perfect way to
Yeah,
finish
I mean, that's the way.
Listen,
way
we've
to wrap
got to
it.
wrap things up, man. It was such a pleasure to have
was
you
great.
on.
Awesome.
Now, you guys are going to be out. We're going to finish up by plugging all of your stuff, Greer. You guys are going out to Germany to Gamescom. We can now officially say that both of you are going to be there,
No,
right?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be hosting.
You're going to be hosting for
Be
Twitch.
hosting,
now we
yeah.
can now,
Officially, we blew the
said
news
it.
last week, Jeff.
There you go. And you're going to be out there doing some...
So I'll be watching Future Man, among other things. You know, yeah, good times.
Nice. Anything else coming up for you two?
No, I mean we have the
We got the
tournament
super
tonight, right?
fight tournament.
Oh yeah, our Super Fight
Today.
tournament today, by the way. If you guys were watching this live on Twitch as opposed to the audio on iTunes, we are going to be doing a big Super Fight super tournament, which has got like 16 top streamers and me playing a Super Fight for like $10,000 prize money. The winner, first place, gets 5,000, and it all goes down in increments. So please tune into that. It kicks off at 1:50 PDT, which is 4:50 in the afternoon
4:50
EDT. Make sure you tune in and cheer on Swiftor and I
We'll all be
in the
doing that.
first bit, and then Future Man
I'm in the second bit. I'm in the second round. You guys are in the same round.
Yeah.
Also, please make sure you go and check out all of the stuff that you can see online and off of our dear friend and guest today, Mr. Greer Barnes. His website is...
I don't have a website.
I noticed that. Where do you send people? I tried searching for it today. There is a Comedy Central link. That's what comes up top for you.
there's a
When you
Comedy
search
Central
Greer
link.
Barnes, it's a Comedy Central, which has
Yeah.
some links to some of your stand-up. But realistically, the best thing to do is follow Greer Barnes 1 at Greer Barnes 1 on Twitter.
on Twitter.
Because you put up details of all the gigs when you're traveling around on there.
Yeah.
You can also see, like I say, some clips online, but don't do that. Go and see him live. He performs down at the Comedy
better
Cellar
live.
pretty much every single night of the week. Right? You're down there 7 days a week, pretty much.
Yes, except Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Those are my days off.
Oh, there you go. Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. So make sure you go and check him out live, and make sure you keep supporting him by following him online and hearing about the fun things he's up to, like performing in Horace and Pete. You can go and see that at Louis C.K.'s website. I think it's like $5 to download.
Yeah.
The episodes. Actually, the first one's like $5, and then after that, it's like $2 or something.
Yeah.
But he appears in that as well, and he'll also be in the new Judd Apatow show, Crashing
on HBO.
On HBO.
Awesome.
So make sure you
Nice.
check that out too.
And-
any upcoming gigs that we can sort of say now? Traveling around.
I'm supposed to open for Louis in September at Madison Square
awesome.
Garden.
Madison Square Garden
it'll be my
with
third
Louis
time.
C.K. Third time opening up. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
Hell
That's
yeah.
amazing. That is big. Like how you're laughing, like fucking yeah. Also, make sure you follow all three of our Twitch accounts: twitch.tv/Jeff Leach, twitch.tv/FutureManGaming, and twitch.tv/Swiftor. Please check me out. I've got a whole load of live gigs I'm going to be performing down at the Stand Up New York tonight at 11 o'clock, and then New York Comedy Club tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And you can check out all my gigs on jeffreyleach.com and Twitter at Jeff Leach. There you go.
Nice.
That's all the fucking plugs. Also, we've said this and we've been talking about it. iTunes, man. We got all 15 episodes, previous episodes up on iTunes. They're free to download.
Yeah.
Please just type in the D-pad. Get them off there. Alternatively, if you don't like iTunes, go to SoundCloud.
I have an album on iTunes.
Oh, there you go. Go
But-
and buy that.
But you've got to pay for it.
How much is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, like $9.99.
Ah, there you go. $10.
There we go.
$10. $10 is like
Or you
two-
can spend 99 cents on just one particular joke you like.
just listen to that over and
Give them
over.
$20. We'll come around your house and do all of them live. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us today, guys. It's been an awful lot of
was great.
fun.
Yeah.
We're going to be back on Wednesday. I think our guest on Wednesday, I did have it written down. I think it's Dante Nero's coming on Wednesday,
Good friend of
August the
mine.
3rd. And we will be running regularly on Wednesdays from then on, apart from when you guys are in Germany. So we'll reschedule that for you guys. And that's it. Peace out.
That's
It's been
it.
fun.
Thanks,
Keep
guys.
playing video games. Keep laughing. Lots of love. See you later. Bye.